Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody had a good day. It's Friday.
Good man, Steve.
Matt, how's it going?
Good man. Always love catching up with you.
Well, before we do anything, first, please read the disclaimer. We are not financial advisors. We have no idea what your situation is. Please do your own due diligence. We just do a lot of research, per se, and drink milk. Anyway, read the disclaimer. Thank you. So, Matt, gotta tell you, AI is getting ridiculous.
What happened, Steve? Because I'm fresh off driving around making plays.
Chris and Amit came up with a theory.
Okay.
That I am an illegal because I do not cross state lines. And because I don't get on planes and I don't go anywhere. This is what they came up with, that I am an illegal, okay? And then it got a little crazy. Are you ready for what the internet did?
I'm ready, Steve.
Okay. I don't know if you are. So I got some beef because I wouldn't be caught dead holding 2%.
Anybody that knows you knows this.
That's right. That's not me. All right.
The philosophical investor do better.
That may be Chris. That may be Amit. That may be my expired passport. But I don't touch 2%.
2% is for quitters, Steve says.
I'm just saying, like, it's whole milk or nothing.
I love it.
Well, it gets better. You ready? Then, if that wasn't enough, they decided to make another one of me going through the airport in cuffs and Chris standing there laughing.
Fresh cut, dude. That's exactly what Chris Patel wore when we went to Cancun. It looks like he kind of peed himself on his left leg, though.
I'm just saying, like,
hold your bladder.
A little crazy.
Hold your bladder.
It's getting a little crazy.
You're looking a little yoked. Look like you're about to Hulk out of those goddamn cuffs.
Like, just saying. Crazy, man. Crazy. Crazy. All right.
I'm about to
Thank you, everybody, for being here. Ray, what's going on? June, what's going on? Chels, Lena, what's going on? Thank you, everyone, for being here.
About to finish my thumb now. I'm excited. It's not great. It's not my best, but it's sufficient.
Did you like my back of the paper envelope math I sent you on the back of a envelope?
I tried following it. I think you're too smart for me. Said a bunch of stuff. We could do that today. I was thinking about it.
No. We'll do it Sunday.
But I was just like, there's so much other stuff that Steve Eric talked about. As much fun as it would be, because I haven't checked it since the market closed. I'm curious how my next decade looks. Oh my god!
What happened with next decade?
This thumbnail isn't bad. This thumbnail's not bad. Let me upload it to my YouTube. Let me feed the people.
Can we get a sneak peek?
If people want to go over, well, I feel bad. Do I want to force people to go over?
Come on, give us a little sneak peek.
Let me see. I mean, I don't have as many viewers as you, so hold on. Let me make sure I'm monetized. I don't think I turned monetization on this. I did. I didn't put on subscriber only mode. These guys, we got some people sneaking in. Hold on. We can't have people sneaking in. Okay, let me get Gemini and share. It's not my best work, right? You're gonna sit there and be unenthused because you're gonna be like, Matt.
Oh my God, VG 880 today. Look at that.
Some may say
that I'm the lucky charm.
Did you buy more than Steve?
I'm a VG shareholder.
Some may say that Steve caused the turnaround in Dutch.
Well, Maddie, what is this?
We have many leather-bound books.
Dude, your thumbnails are fucking great.
That's not even the best one I've done.
No, but they're great.
Elaine, thank you for becoming a member. I asked it to put us in a wood room with many leather-bound books, cigars, old fashions. I was hoping it would put us like fireplace, you know what I mean? Aesthetically, fireplace in the
I
middle,
get it.
hot Steve left, Mad Steve right, nice fancy leather chairs, cigars, potentially our wives, your actual wife, my future wife, who's going to divorce me in the future, in the background, feeding us
Why
cherries.
would you say that?
Because we all know Uncle Matty doesn't have the best luck at love. Anyway, excuse me, I'm absolutely starving, so I'm going to eat a beef jerky stick while I'm listening.
Hold on a second there. What type of beef jerky
You
you
already
get?
know. It's a little too hot for you, though, Steve.
No, I want to know what type.
They don't sponsor us, but that's spicy red pepper.
But who's it by?
You can tell if they sponsor us. No, I'm just kidding. Jack Links.
All right, I'm just making sure.
I thought about that. I was like, hot Steve. Just gonna want to know.
Dude, their teriyaki is fire.
I like hot stuff.
So do I. I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna lie to you, teriyaki is great.
fire.
You know what I'm really upset about, Steve? I still need to smoke these.
What do you got there?
You already know. Sorry, I'm not trying. I feel like I'm flexing on you. I'm like, check out my thumbnail.
Well,
check out my Jack Links.
Hold on.
What
do you got there?
A little Siglo 1.
Oh,
which I need to put in the humidor. They've been on this desk for like 2 months.
Hold on a second. If I could talk like Val Kilmer, I would say it, but I would absolutely not do it justice. So we're just going to pretend I said it. Hold on a sec. I got something for you.
It's Steve's dick in a box. No, I'm just kidding. Not gonna buy you a diamond ring. Not gonna buy you anything. Not gonna buy you a fancy car. Girl, you already know you're my shining star. Not gonna buy you a house in the hills.
Open?
Like okay.
Or unopened. Just saying.
What are the ones that are unopened and opened? Well, this is the open one, right? Oh, those are the heat guys.
You know.
Can I tell you? I straight up skipped all the Siglos.
They're not. They're Siglio 6s.
Let me see the little. I don't know if I've seen what that looks like. Oh, it's a thick gauge.
Oh yeah. So I'm bringing a bunch to dinner, and you and Dougie are going to be really fucking happy.
You don't need to get me excited. I'll pay, dude. I'll pay whatever. I'll buy your whole set. Let me buy it,
dude. I don't want your money. You guys are all going to be smoking them.
I need to. I'm excited. It'll be good.
I gotta go shut the humidor. I left it open. So I got that one specifically for the aging of these.
That humidor?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a nice box. It's depending on where you bought it. When I bought a box that nice, it was $800, and that was in the islands. So that was probably more because who knows where you bought it from. Oh, is that a little Pike Place there, Steve?
What?
The little Pike Place?
Well, no, I had a pike this morning. I got a cappuccino just to piss off Chef Paul because it was after 10 a.m. when I got one.
I love it, Steve. I love it. So what are we buying? Are you gonna buy more VG? What's the deal? Go close your humidor. Leave the camera on. I like to watch you walk away. Why can't I ever catch Steve? Steve, one day I will get you. Am I using the wrong audio? I am. I'm using the right. Oh, you're right. It is the wrong audio. Hold on a sec. Wait a tick.
So, Maddie, before we get into stocks, I'm going to move the small humidor over, show you something.
Thank you for correcting me. That was the wrong microphone.
All right. Oh, this is a thing of beauty. So,
Oh,
the Opus
I saw a
X.
guy smoking one of those at the. So I go humble brag, Steve, because I'm already doing it.
At the,
I go to the same-
the Lost Cities.
So nice. I don't know if I saw a guy. I saw the Big X, but I'm not sure which one he was smoking. But I go to the same cigar shop as Dennis Rodman.
This is the big boy.
I don't got that Steve Fiorillo money, man.
Well, you and Dougie and whoever else smokes is going to have a great freaking time. And then the Perfections.
And they've been perfectly humidified too.
Come on now. I don't play around, Matt.
So humble brag. I go to the same cigar shop as Dennis Rodman. Shout out my boy E-Rod.
Have you smoked a cigar with him? He loves cigars.
No, he always has a. He's never there for very long. I think he just stops by, picks up his stuff, and then he just bounces. But he knows a couple of the regulars. I don't go there enough. I think be in with them, but I've waved. I don't want to be like that guy to be like, can I get a pic?
Right.
Maybe if I see him again, maybe. But I've seen him twice now, which I think is pretty interesting. But he always has some people that he says hi to and sits down with for a couple minutes. Tell some ridiculous jokes. I've listened in. It's absolutely hysterical. The guy's funny as shit. But anyway, same time I saw him recently, somebody in that group was smoking an Opus X. I don't know if it was the Lost City or not, but it was definitely an Opus X.
They are the best non-Cubans you can get. I'm telling you.
I don't think I've had them yet.
Oh, they're amazing. It's a great cigar. People hate Romeo y Julieta. Okay.
I'm a fan. What's wrong with them? The 1875s or what?
The Connecticut Nicaraguan, they are amazing.
I don't think we have those. It's a Connecticut 1875?
Yeah. Connecticut Nicaraguan.
See, I like that. It's a good balance. Because if you have too much.
Churchill's also.
Yeah, I haven't seen those. I'll have to double check.
Have you had the Art Decos from Romeo?
No.
Wow. I got a lot of stuff in here from them. I'm just gonna maybe I'll just bring this whole humidor and you guys can just pick through and take whatever you want.
I'll bring my
I'm never gonna be able to smoke all this stuff.
So sad.
So, Maddie, do you know what I bought today?
Not PM&R.
I bought more Verizon.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
7.01% yield. It was under 39. It was under 39, Matt.
See, can you walk me through this? I don't understand why it's so cheap right now. Because they're about to refinance.
People are shook.
Let me look through. I'm gonna pull
129 billion in long-term debt. People are shook.
I'm gonna pull my inner.
I'm gonna give you a sneak peek though for Sunday episode. You ready for the sneak peek?
Are you gonna show him what you showed me earlier?
Yeah, why not? So
Yeah.
I sent Maddie a picture. So everybody says back of the envelope math. I actually wrote everything out on the back of an envelope just to send it to Matt as a joke. So I may have taken all the premium I collected and spent it.
Okay. Yeah. I
I,
thought that's what you did. I
I
saw the
may
one
have
part.
bought, a naked SoFi call, and I may have put the rest in some dividend producing assets. Now, which dividend producing assets? It wasn't Verizon. You'll find out on Sunday.
I mean, if you show them the back of the envelope, I think they'll see it.
Yeah, it's on the bottom. This is true.
You know what it is, Steve? I think I know why Verizon's trading so cheap.
Why?
Because their current notes due 2026 are at 1.375. I don't know how much it is. I'm gonna pull it up and try to
They
see.
still have like $8 billion in debt that's over 5% that they can refi, if not more.
But they have a lot of debt that's under.
I know,
3%.
but have you actually looked at the numbers though? They do over 50 billion a year in EBITDA. They do.
You don't have to convince me.
No, it's crazy. 21 billion free cash flow. After the dividends paid, they still have about 9 billion retained they can start paying debt down with.
I have a better table than that. No. I don't know, man. I mean, I see what you're saying, but I'm thinking that that's maybe what people's concerns are. Is that it's
definitely concerns are.
It's gonna. They're thinking that it's gonna get slightly worse before it gets better, but I just think that they're gonna be able to power right through it.
It's Verizon. You know what I mean? Like, are we really worried about Verizon? Who's getting rid of their cell phone?
Why don't they have it?
Hey, Ray, can you put in the comments if you smoke cigars for me? I think I'm going to make party favors for everyone.
If he says no, just assume that he said yes and then just give it to me.
You can take what you want.
What if I want to take you, Steve?
I mean,
you're like, I'm not for sale.
According to Kristen and Mitt, I'm not allowed to go past state lines.
I mean, you went. Does that mean your trip to Atlantic City was illegal?
Well, that's what I said. I was like, I was just in Jersey.
We'll see. I'll see if Hot Steve comes into Jersey when I'm in town.
I already told you I would.
Steve's gonna, before he takes a step, he's gonna look left. He's gonna look right.
I already told you I would.
Why can't I? I'd have to look for. Oh, here we go. Maybe the 8K has it. No. I'll have to find it. But that's what it is. I'm assuming that's what it is. That people are looking at 2026, 27, 28, and they see interest rates less than 1.5%, and they're like, "Oh, they're gonna have to refinance it. It's gonna be at 4%, 5%."
Yeah, I'm not worried about Verizon at all. Getting a 7% dividend on it to me is interesting. So I really like it here. So I'm putting my option income to good use. Put it across two income producing assets that both have double digit yields. Bought a call on SoFi. See what happens. So Matt, TSM, did you look at the news?
No.
Okay. They're increasing CapEx by $15 billion this year.
Yeah, to keep up with
the AI trade. So on, I'm so excited.
Steve, I think you're. Are you gonna up your NVIDIA to your target?
Yeah, I do think I'm going to. I need.
You were at 275.
Oh, I was at 250 for my target.
Tanner was 275.
All right, hold on. Lena, why are you saying under 20? Don't tell me Zeta's under fucking 20. Please. 2020, what the fuck happened today?
They heard our stream from last night, or me and Chris's stream.
You guys went through it?
No. Yeah, what is that? 6%.
The
Wow.
hell happened?
No, we were just talking about Zeta excluded because I've looked at the numbers and they're not bad. But I was basically just saying, like, look, like, if you're in a huge company that's run up and they haven't really proven anything or executed anything, maybe do some costless collars, protect your downside. Like, because Chris was giving me crap, not in a bad way, but he was just giving me crap like, hey, my guy, you've made a little bit of money. You're still broke, but a little bit of money on Rocket Lab. Are you going to take any profit? I was like, no. And he was like, and then I was thinking, I was like, and I told him yesterday, I checked in with my board of directors. You're obviously on the board of directors. A lot of people that I trust on the board of directors. So shout out to those guys. And they were like, if I was in your shoes, I'd probably trim a little bit. Maybe not all of it. I know your conviction and I believe in your conviction, but trim some of it. And I was like, maybe I should do costless collars. So anyway. But yeah, so I was just telling people like, hey man, if some of your companies have done extremely well, you could potentially do some costless collars or ratioed costless collars. Like some of the covered call premiums are so good right now that you might be able to write a decent covered call 15, 20, 30% of the money and still be able to buy 2 puts for every call that you write because people are so amped up to the upside right now and they're willing to pay so much money that you might be able to write 1 call for every 2 puts that you buy. Sometimes 3.
Well, I need the end of freaking February to come tomorrow because Salesforce is so cheap. I'm gonna have to start like a big position. Not
Really?
just.
Are you going to sell anything?
I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not buying this bullshit. 227 on Salesforce. It's trading at under 18 times this year's earnings. This is a cash cow, this company. I don't understand why people hate freaking Salesforce so much. Like AI is not going to run your CRM, people. Sorry. These numbers
I think
don't.
people hate Benioff.
Oh, people hate Benioff. That's fine. I can live with that. I'm just saying that this is getting ridiculous. You know, they're doing 13.5 billion in free cash flow, and the market cap is approaching 200 billion. That's insanity.
So when you say end of February, is that just because
They
that's when
reported
they're
February 26th.
So when you say that you're not going to wait to buy, you're going to start buying now?
No, I'm going to start buying more going into earnings.
Steve, did you tell everybody else about your venture?
What do you mean?
The one you told me about earlier today? Or did you articulate that last night?
No, I announced it on a midstream on the market close. But for the people that did not join, next weekend, Stevie Silverhunter is coming to YouTube.
You're a champion, dude.
So I ordered a box of $50 and a box of quarters from the bank. We will be searching for silver. See what happens. People are saying service now. I mean, it's trading at 32 times this year's earnings. It's not cheap, but it's not expensive.
I like it, Steve. I like it.
Yeah, as a Yankee fan, the Dodgers are getting ridiculous. And if the Yankees don't sign Bellinger, and if they don't dump Garrett Cole and go get Skeens, I'm going to be really pissed off. Just me. Just me.
There's a lot of movement today.
In what?
Stocks in general.
I mean, I'm still a liar. The S&P is only at 69.40.
Steve, I never believed you. And this
You
is
shouldn't. You never believe me.
ruins your credibility. But man, VG almost back at $10, Steve. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna buy?
I don't know. No.
This is good news though, because the $15 covered calls for March just went through the roof.
Yeah, I need to hope Zeta goes up a little bit. It just fell under my strike. I have Zeta calls for next week, or puts for next week.
I love that for you, Steve.
I don't listen. I want to own it, so I don't really care. So
You're gonna sell if you get put. Are you gonna sell pretty close to the money, or are you gonna try to milk it?
yeah, no, we'll be running cover calls pretty close to the damn money.
Yeah, how's Soxel doing? Good old Soxel. Let me see. Yeah, I gotta check out my portfolio, see how I'm doing. Oh, good old Soxel, Steven. Good old Soxel.
Yeah, you called that one.
You know what I didn't call? Fucking
What?
TQQQ. That one's been in the shitter since I bought it. I think earlier when I checked it, I was down like 35% on it. Interesting. So, what happened in the market that I missed that you and Hot Boy Amit covered?
What?
That you and Hot Boy Amit covered? Was there anything crazy that happened today?
Oh, I was on a conference call until 5:55, so I got in when they were finishing up.
You're the worst.
I'm the worst. I'm the worst.
I will say, so for anybody that's listening, I bought more Rocket Lab yesterday. I bought more Palantir yesterday. I bought more Venture Global yesterday. Next Decade yesterday. Bought a lot of Amazon. Not a lot, but my normal typical buys. For anybody that hasn't heard this yet, I'll reiterate it. I paused my buying on Bitcoin and Ethereum for the time being, and I am putting all that money right now into Amazon. So I bought more Amazon yesterday, like 3.5 times the normal amount, and I will potentially be doing the same at the end of the month as well. I think this might be the last punch that we see for crypto, and then it'll be game time, and I'll start reigniting my purchases.
I don't hate it. I mean, I don't hate it. You've been right on Rocket Lab. I can't believe it's 96.30. It seems ridiculous, but you've been right on it. I hope it goes to 200 for you.
What should I do to celebrate if it goes to 200?
If it goes to 200, I think you should take a trip. I think you should take a trip to Vegas, go shoot craps.
I like your heads up, Steve.
That's what I think. I still can't believe Rocket Lab's a $48 billion company. Doesn't make any sense.
Just wait till 9 years from now, Steve. 2035.
It's not even profitable. It's not even profitable, and it's
Let me ask a serious question, Steve.
Crazy.
When did you buy Palantir?
November 2020.
Wasn't profitable. Why'd you buy it?
Yeah. It was also like a $5 billion company, and I believed in the software.
Why'd you believe in the software, Steve?
I know what you're doing. There's a difference, though. I didn't think Palantir was going to go over $40. I never thought it was going to get here. I've been saying it's overvalued since 30.
True.
So
You're not wrong.
ASTS shot the moon also. You see that shit? Shot the moon. Crazy.
They finally did launch a satellite though from India back in December. So
yeah, I mean, it's wild that these companies are pumping and big tech is doing nothing. See what happens.
I'll worry about you, Steve.
What are we doing in the earnings season, Matt? Anything good?
Let me look here at the report.
I mean, I really do think Meta is going to blow it out of the doors on earnings. I really do. I just don't know if the market's going to care. Zuck knows he can't screw this up.
You know what I just realized? And I knew this, but I just I'm looking at the numbers again. Your boy fucked up.
You?
Yeah.
How'd you fuck up?
For how bullish I was pounding the table on Google and everything like that, I'm looking at my cost basis right now. And I didn't add nearly enough. Like how much I was pounding the table on X and things like that did not match how much I'd actually put into it. Not to say I put in like $5, but now I'm looking at it and it's still, a very sizable position. It's in the six figures, but I'm sitting here like that position should be twice as big, maybe even 3 times as big. So I'm kind of disappointed with myself.
No, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say, Matt.
I think what I'm saying to myself is I need to think bigger, Steve.
I mean, sometimes you gotta think big.
I gotta stop being little baby money. I got big boy money now. I gotta play big boy games. And had I done that with Google, it'd be like that position, even if it gets to 8 trillion right now, wouldn't even get to a 7-figure position, unfortunately. It grew too fast.
Sometimes these things happen, man. I don't know, Matt. I think you're doing just okay.
Yeah, say just okay. Just okay.
I wouldn't worry about it. I think you're doing all right. I wouldn't worry about it.
Just okay, Steve. You said it first. Just okay. I don't want to be doing just okay, Steve. I want you to be like, I fucking know that guy.
It's a fucking figure of speech.
Fucking know that guy.
It's a figure of speech.
Divorced, still rich. He took half. Just kidding. I don't know.
Dude. What's wrong with you?
It's just, I don't know.
What is wrong with the White House quant tonight?
I don't know. Something was in that. What does it say? Something was in that beef jerky.
Is it?
No, the beef jerky was as good as it always was. Spencer's mom's still not investing, so I think we got some time, Steve. When Spencer's mom comes out of the woodwork and was like, "Hey, I bought Google."
She said brother.
Oh. It's behind the wire. My camera is now right in front of my monitor.
Wait, whoa. Don't screw with me like this, guys. Do not screw with me.
What?
I'm not seeing that news anywhere. Altria Group, OpenAI partnership. I'm not seeing that news anywhere. Don't screw with me, please.
What would you do if they did, Steve?
I do love me some Altria Group.
I don't blame you, man. Altria Group was one of my best investments for a long time. I started buying it in like the 30s back in 2012, 2014 timeframe. I think I wrote it out to like the peak 70s, and I think I ended up selling it in the 50s, 60s after the peak in the 70s or something like that.
Quarters are going to be next week, everyone. The quarters will be next week. Don't you worry. Quarters and $half. We're going silver hunting.
Oh, Steven. His
Matt,
name's
you're
Steven.
rolling.
Name is Steven.
So we need a new investment to make, Matt. What's it going to be?
What robotics companies do you have, Steve?
None.
Hmm.
I'm going to buy Tesla again if it flops.
Where's it at now?
Boy. ChatGPT to start showing users ads based on their conversations. Craziness.
That is crazy. I wouldn't want to be around that at all. Oh, I think I wanted to pull this up because like people were like, "Oh, Matt, the Ondas Investor Day came out," and no, that's not what I wanted. How to use advanced search on X. No, I don't need that. Just give me the advanced search on X. So I'm curious now about what I said about Ondas. Because I think if I'm correct, I think I said Ondas would be anywhere between $10 to $15 billion, which is exactly what the CEO came out and said his upside would be 15 billion. And so I'm sitting here like people are like, oh, just so you're aware. It's just like that's what I said. I think. I just want to double check.
Well, Matt, I don't know. I got to figure out something. I need a new investment in addition to Zeta because it looks like I'm going to get assigned shares if it doesn't do something next week. Markets closed on Monday. Not too happy about that. Only a 4-day trading week next week. Yes, I have QXO, everyone. Yeah, a lot of people like Symbiotic.
Symbiotic.
So, whatever.
Okay. I did say it would be 15 billion by 2035. So if it does get to 15 by 2030, it's obviously a better investment than what I was saying. I didn't have the information, so.
But you're the White House quant.
Believe it or not,
how do you not have the information?
People withhold information from me, Steve. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Milk commodity futures. I like that. I like that. Listening to you guys from what's becoming my second home when not working the gym. Oh, okay. I thought you were like about to say that we somehow based off of our crazy investments and they blindly followed us into it that they bought a second home. But I don't think I said this. Elaine, thank you for becoming a member. Much appreciated. It's always much appreciated. Steve, I worry about you.
I don't know why.
So you don't know what particular robot company you're buying? Robotics?
No, other than Tesla, no.
Shav, thank you for becoming a member, my man. Much appreciated. Other than Tesla, I mean, so let me ask you a question because this is very important for what I'm potentially looking at. Do you think last mile robotics, warehouse robotics, or humanoid robotics is
Humanoid
where you?
robotics is going to be the biggest, but I think warehouse robotics will be the quicker play.
Hmm.
Just my opinion.
Steve, buy a Wemby card? What's a Wemby card, Steve?
We may be buying some Wembies tomorrow. Don't you worry.
I thought I saw Wendy's. Maybe it's because I'm still hungry, but Wemby?
Yeah, Victor Wembanyama. I probably said it wrong, but center for the Spurs.
Got it. I like it. I'm a thumbnail god, Steve. See?
You've went from the king of thumbnails to a thumbnail god. Interesting. I'm not going to disagree.
I gotta think. What can I make Steve a thumbnail for his stream tonight? Although your thumbnail's already pretty good. Do you want to tell people the updated news? I'm sure they already saw it, but basically, are you changing the time that you guys are starting the stream on Fridays now?
9 p.m.
Has it always been 9?
It used to be 10. We're doing 9 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing 9.
I like it. I like it. I like the name. I like the name.
Yeah, I like it too. Let's see what happens. So, Matt, what are we making money on this weekend?
This weekend?
Ethereum, a little Ethereum?
No Ethereum.
No Ethereum.
No Ethereum. Although I have been staking mine, all of mine, even though some people are kind of against staking because obviously it takes time and they're more traders. But man, my Robinhood is growing like a weed.
Like a weed, he says. Listen, if I had your money, I'd donate mine.
You say that. Some say that Steve says that. What about you? Are you still buying Ethereum on a regular basis, or are you pausing?
Every couple of weeks.
Okay. You're not done yet.
Every couple of weeks. I'm not done yet.
Steve said he's not done.
Not done yet. Listen, I believe in Ethereum.
Man, I thought Ondas was going to moon on this news. Everyone was trying to convince me.
You thought what was going to moon?
Ondas.
The hell is that?
So Ondas is previously like a drone manufacturer, and now they've basically issued enough shares where they're starting to try to become an industrial conglomerate for defense. And so they're potentially getting railroad contracts and a few other items as well that they're adding into their portfolio. And a lot of people have been asking me about it because it went from basically sub $1 to over $12 a share at this point within the past year. So congrats to everybody that's made money on it. But my question is like, is it overdone? Is it overdone? Maybe not. Like, I think it could obviously go higher. It always can. But the thing is, it doesn't have a moat per se, right? And I think this is what always kind of like, but it could. It's like, yeah, it could go higher, but eventually you have to realize like they're not establishing a new arena. They're not establishing a new industry. Like people already make drones. People already have railroad automation, like things like that. So if they're able to continue to acquire and do well and issue capital and, then maybe by all means, it might continue to be a $15-20 billion company. But I don't know what, by the time people were already poking me to look at it, it was already 4.5 billion. So to me, it was kind of like, without knowing more, which I'd have to do some more deep diving into the actual investor deck, but they have 1.5 billion on hand. It's a $4 billion company, so they plan on doing a lot of M&A. So until you understand, it's like, they don't have a singular product, right? Like it's very, I don't want to say it's convoluted to understand, but it's an industrial conglomerate where you're trying to acquire and bolt on other businesses. It's very difficult to do. So unless they're able to establish the fact that they've done it well, then I don't know. I personally would hold until I know that they can bolt on and accelerate some of these companies. Because they're talking about not only are we going to acquire these companies, but then they're also going to grow, as fast, if not faster, than when they were their own independent companies. And that's very difficult to do. You as a shareholder know that acquisitions happen all the time, and they generally end up not being as successful as the synergistic investor presentations that the acquisition company really gives. It's mostly like, oh, we're going to realize, $2 to $3 billion in synergies here, and $100 million of net income synergies here, and all that. Next thing you know, did it actually end up moving the dial? Most of the time, it doesn't. Some of it's culture reasons. Some of it is the fact that bolting on things is just difficult to do, which is one of the reasons why I've been so bullish on Rocket Lab. They've been able to bolt on companies extremely well, and I believe it's because of their Broadcom trained CFO. So, which obviously Broadcom is very good about M&As, right? If anybody wants a model citizen as to like, this is what positive M&A looks like, just look at Broadcom.
I mean, Broadcom's a beast. They're an amazing company.
Yeah, they do it a lot through M&A, which is impressive because not a lot of people do. A lot of people try to do it organically, which is tough.
Yeah, I mean, I may be buying Broadcom soon.
Is it still down?
Yeah, it's still like 340-ish. It's a great company.
What was the company? It wasn't Broadcom. What was the company that was down and you thought, oh no, it was Salesforce, I think. Salesforce, you think can get back to 360?
325 to 350.
And somebody agreed with you?
I don't know who the hell agreed with me, but
I remember we were streaming and they were all about it. So
yeah, it's not looking good right now, but they're a cash cow. I mean, what are we going to do? Say that it shouldn't trade at minimum of 20 times free cash flow? Like, come on. Free cash flow here. 13 billion free cash flow. 20 times is a 260 billion market cap. Right now, the market cap is closing in on 200 billion. Like, what are we doing? 20 times free cash flow is not a big number.
And as you like to always remind me, when you compare that against something like a Palantir that's trading at a monumental,
the numbers don't make freaking sense, because even with Palantir's growth rate, they could double their free cash flow this year, 2026, 2027, 2028, and they still wouldn't be as much free cash flow as Salesforce. And we know that they're not doubling 100% every year. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
And then Biotech Ken's over there trying to get me to buy a company that's freaking 11 million market cap. It's like, Ken, like, what do you want us to be on the cap table? Like,
I just love how you call him Biotech Ken. That's just hysterical.
Yeah, he's become a freaking millionaire on freaking Biotech.
I mean, why isn't he making me a millionaire on Biotech?
Because we're not listening to him.
You got a point.
Don't say that he didn't freaking put any of this stuff in there.
He didn't tell me he was serious.
He kind of did tell you he was serious.
He never called me.
Well,
you call me
on the group thread.
You call me. Hot Ken doesn't call me. He's too busy taking whoever out to dinner, and
you know what the funny thing is?
Being rich on this Biotech.
I'm on a text thread with him, his cousin, and his uncle, and he'll just fire off a text in the morning. I'm going to read you this text. It's so ridiculous. So this is
I'm
what
giving you shit, Ken. I love you. Don't change who you are.
I'm not going to say the company, okay? So he sends this randomly at like 8 in the morning. Bye, blah, blah, blah. Something good is bound, supposedly, in parentheses, right? Something very good he then follows up with. His cousin says, is this public info? And then Biotech Ken says, it's on X.
Okay.
So I said, link it. So then he links something, and it's just a blurb. There's no link to anything. And then he follows up with something else about a significant update in Q1, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, I don't understand this stuff. I don't want to understand this stuff. To me, it's all sketchy. And it's like, how you're an $11 million company. Like, how are you becoming a $1 billion company? I don't understand it.
The problem is that I have with this, Steve. Are you ready? He texts like, I love Ken, and I say this endearingly. He texts like he's the scam artist that you hear at the water cooler. Like, buy now, things are good. Buy now, things are coming. And I'm like, you know how many of those I get in my DMs every fucking week? Like, and it's like some dog shit company that is like on its last leg. But he's fucking right. And that's the problem that bothers me.
Right.
I'm like, I don't know what to believe. Like, you know, should I believe this? Should I not believe it? Like he's texting like he's you know, trying to sell me something while I'm taking trash out behind the fucking McDonald's. And like he's just creeping up behind the shadows being like, buy now. And I'm like, I don't know, this sounds off. Sounds off. And next thing you know, he's like, remember that biotech stock I told you about 2 months ago? It's up 20,000%. And I'm like, well, you know, I could have retired and Steve, you know, wouldn't even have my number anymore because I would change it. I'm just kidding. But
no, but listen, that's Biotech Ken. Like he told us to buy AB. I'm looking at the thread, VX.
ABVX, right? Yeah.
Okay. He told us to buy this over the summer when it was around like $9-10. It's at 117 right now. I don't know. Like, I don't know shit
one in the chat if you like Biotech Ken more, and put it 2 if you like Hot Ken more.
Dude, Biotech
is it Biotech Ken or Hot Ken? I like Biotech Ken.
I like Biotech Ken also.
You're making it grow on me. At first, I was like, that kind of seems shady, but
yeah, but he's shady. The way he texts, he's shady.
People are putting 3s. A lot of ones. People like Biotech Ken. We need to get Biotech Ken on here. What's he doing right
now? You know, he's being Biotech Ken.
Hey man, he's got his life figured out.
I mean, sure.
All the power to him. All the power to him.
Yeah, he does.
I'm over here chatting with Gemini, and Gemini's telling me I'm an idiot. So I told you that conversation, right?
Yeah, you told me. Yeah, maybe we'll get
somebody else. I met up with my one coworker at lunch as well, and he was like, "You are an idiot." He doesn't even know like everything, and he's like, "You are an idiot." And I'm like, "You're right. I am. I'm dumb."
I don't know. This all this freaking biotech stuff sketches me the hell out. Yeah. Okay. So I've never said what the pharma company is. Obviously, somehow people figured it out. But yes, the biotech company he wanted me to buy is up 46% this week. It went from a 10 million market cap to a 13.7. Like,
well, I mean, you said it was the next market cap biotech. People probably just look up.
Yeah, but I mean, how many freaking small biotechs are there? There's got to be freaking so many. I don't think I named the drug. I don't even know what the hell the drug is.
So you're saying there's room to run, Steve?
I'm not saying shit. I'm just saying I don't understand any of this. I'm not invested in any of it. And I'm not saying the names because I'm not trying to freaking give anybody ideas here. Like, I don't know any of this stuff. It doesn't make any sense to me. These companies don't make any freaking money.
Can I ask a question? Because you're a New Yorker, and I feel like you'll give it to me straight. Not stock related.
Sure.
Rubens. Where do you put them?
They're not even in the vocabulary.
I think they're overrated.
They're not even in the vocabulary.
I mean, well, I eat a Reuben, of course, but I think they're overrated.
No, I won't. Get away from me.
Really? Okay.
No.
Like my two buddies from back home in like the Philly area, they're like, "Oh, I had this Reuben today," and I'm like, "I don't actively go out and order a Reuben. This is not me."
I mean, there's
I don't hate it.
Listen, there's nothing special about a freaking Reuben. Okay.
So you're not a fiend. You're not like, oh my god, I need to go to Katz's and never closes. You know.
No, dude, Katz's is the most overrated fucking deli ever.
All right, I'm glad.
So
I feel like I'm glad that because I needed to get that. Needed to get that hot Steve opinion. You know.
No, it's overrated.
I like it.
Like, I don't know. Give me the freaking. I want bloody red roast beef, not corned beef. Okay.
What about a good old chicken salad?
No.
Not a chicken salad guy?
No.
Like never or?
No.
All right. Heard it here first.
No.
Steve said it. Chicken salad's going to 0.
No. You want to know why? Because I don't like mayo.
What about a good old French dip?
No, I'm not down with it.
You don't like the au jus?
I'm not down with it.
Not a fan of the juice?
I'm not getting down on it.
All right. Well, here and appreciate your feedback.
You know, and I'm not saying that Cactus doesn't have good food. What I'm saying it's overrated because you're gonna freaking stand on line for so long. It's just ridiculous. So Chels, I prefer roast beef to corned beef. Just me.
Steve, I'm proud of you. You're doing good with life.
And I also don't believe Russian or Thousand Island dressing should be anywhere near red meat. That goes against my religion.
What about on salad?
I don't care what you do with a salad.
Well, yeah, I don't even know if you have dressing on salad because I talked to you earlier and you weren't.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't put dressing on a salad, but I don't care what people do on a salad. But that type of dressing does not belong on red meat. I'm sorry.
I feel like you're onto something.
Just saying. Like here's the problem. If you need that on red meat, is it even good red meat?
Sounds like it's a cheap cut and you're trying to make it better.
I'm just saying.
Steve, you're a good role model to society, as most people know.
I mean, I'm trying to be a good role model to society.
So you're not switching anything up. It seems like you're. Well, let me ask, and we don't have to give the name, but to keep people interested,
right?
There's an income fund going around. Are you? I know that you're. I saw the back of your envelope. So I know you're doing some thinking.
What income fund? What are you talking about?
There's an income fund.
Okay.
Closed-end fund.
Closed-end fund. Okay. Sure.
But I know that you are potentially putting into your $10,000 portfolio.
Yeah, you saw it on the.
Yeah, I saw it on the back. So I'm curious, are you buying it outside of that, or is that a test ground for your?
Do I own it outside of it? Yes, I do own it outside of it.
How long have you had it outside, if you don't mind me asking?
Years.
Okay. I feel like you've told me about it before. That's why
I've
when
definitely told you about it before.
when I talked about it with Mr. Patel, I was just like, I feel like I've heard this before.
Yeah. 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 And no, I'm not a sushi guy. You're correct. Sushi and Steve don't mix. All right.
What's Matt's favorite energy stock? Steve, do you want to tell them?
Your favorite energy stock. I know which one you really like, but I don't think you own it. I know you like Devon a lot.
I do like Devon. I don't own it. Yeah.
I know you like Devon a lot and you don't own it.
I want to buy their assets. That's what I want.
I'm a little worried to say the wrong thing, so I'm just not going to say anything.
I mean, I would consider Venture Global a next decade energy stocks.
All right. Yeah. I mean, sure, but no. I mean, they are, but that's not what you typically think about.
No, they don't. Europe doesn't use it for energy?
Guys, I do not need to go to a good sushi spot. I can tell you that right now. Whenever I go for sushi, I get steak teriyaki and watch everybody else eat some bullshit sushi.
I have been in calls where Steve is like, "What the f is this? Why am I at the sushi restaurant?" Sorry for anybody that's listening, but
like
that I'm calling Steve out. But he's just like, "Can I get steak there?"
Yeah, like they wanted to go. So we went down to freaking AC, and my buddy wanted to go to sushi. I'm like, we're not going to AC if we're going for sushi. I said, we're either going to the Homestead or I'm not going. Period.
Period with the T.
Well, he needed me to go down with him because he didn't want to go alone. He had to bring his vet down there and whole long story. But moral of the story is I vetoed sushi. Period.
Period.
Oh, yeah, full stop.
Oh. I was going to ask you something that I completely got sidetracked.
Like, I'll take my wife for sushi and I'll just have a glass of wine. And I'll get something after.
Boss lady needs her sushi.
It's not for me.
You got to feed the woman her sushi. She likes it.
It's not for me.
Period. Yeah, Chell's got it. Period.
Pretty much.
Steve, you're you know what I love most about you is that you are unwavering.
Oh yeah.
And that is a good quote. A good trait, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're not gonna
get I want to be super flexible. Sometimes I can be flexible. Most times I don't give a shit. But if it's something I care about, unwavering.
No. If it's food, there's no flexibility. Mm-hmm. I'll go and I'll hang out, but I'm not eating with you. Like, all right, so we're on this big executive leadership retreat thing, right? They make reservations at this Michelin star Asian food fusion place. Okay. I'm like, what the fuck is this? There's like 20 of us. All right. True story. It was April of last year because it was opening fucking day. First off, they had to pick a restaurant that doesn't have a TV at the bar. That was the first thing. Then Asian fusion. And it was the only thing on the entire menu that I would have had was their beef. It was freaking, it was not what I would have wanted, right? And the whole thing, like, I don't do family style stuff. Like, I want my own shit. I hung out, I brought my tablet. I had the MLB package on my tablet. I got it at the table, sit at the end, hang out with everybody for 45 minutes. There's like 3 people watching the games with me. Like, all right, I'll see everybody later. They're like, you're not eating? I'm like, no, I'm going to Ruth Chris. I'll see you guys later. And then I sent them pictures from me at the bar watching the game, having a freaking huge porterhouse. Red meat or bust, Matt.
How do you say champion in Italian?
No,
Fiorillo. That's how you say champion in Italian.
no.
No?
And
You
then
don't think?
I come back like 2.5 hours later, and there's like 10 of them still drinking. It's like, oh, that's gonna be interesting at freaking 9 a.m. tomorrow.
You're a good man, Steve. I like it. I need to be more like you.
Yeah, I can tell you. I'll tell you exactly what freaking restaurant it was too. Hold on. So I was at the Tarrytown House.
Steve, I don't think you want to know what Fiorillo means in Italian.
Hold on. Goose feather. And I will say, listen, the person who made the reservation, she's awesome. She is awesome. But like, this isn't me. Like,
She
I
knows.
can't do that. Like, Matt, do you see me doing this? Like, look. Hold on. Do you see me doing this?
What is that? Some frou-frou shit.
I don't know. There's no. How do you have a bar with no TV?
I don't know, but that looks a little too light, in my opinion. I like places that are a little darker. That's more my style. The little wood on the wall. Pork belly. I can see you doing the pork belly.
Like, I don't know. Just so not me. But yeah, it's true story. I went and ate by myself.
I think at one point you called me.
I may have.
So what are you going to do between now and opening day? 3 months.
I'm getting a little pissed off because the Yankees fucking suck at life. So it's a problem. Aaron Judge only has 2 or 3 really good seasons left, and then he's going to be a 35 home run guy, which is still nothing to sneeze at. But I don't think the Yankees can win a championship.
Dude, the Judge is he's an old man.
I mean, if they don't sign Bellinger, I'm going to be so pissed. I don't want Judge running around center field. Guy's 6'8", 280. We don't need him pulling a hammy.
I like it. No, I did not trim Rocket Lab. Look, I'm going to make a video about this. So you guys are getting a sneak peek. Go ahead.
We need to get rid of Garrett Cole. He's 36, coming off Tommy John surgery. Trade on his name before he throws a single pitch. Get rid of him, even if it's a David Justice contract where they have to pay $10 million a year to get him off the payroll. Go get Skeens. For the love of God, go get a young pitcher, please.
I love it. Steve, you got 20 minutes, yeah? I'll make this quick because I want you to be able to have a bio break, take a walk around. I don't want you sitting in your chair for that long.
Okay.
Can I just finish this up with why I'm not selling Rocket Lab?
Because
rightly or wrongly?
Because you're out there smoking Ashton Cabinet Reserves just because Rocket Lab is just amazing?
I haven't caught up enough on reading this week. Seeing that cigar and seeing the one on my desk means I need to go to bed early tonight. I need to go to bed early because I'm feeling a 2 to 3 cigar session tomorrow at the cigar shop and crushing some reading.
Can you do me a favor? Can you go smoke a Perdomo?
I will smoke a Perdomo for you tomorrow.
Dude,
I'll start off with that. I'll start off with that with a fresh palate.
It is such an underrated brand.
Is that the Connecticut shade? That looks like a Connecticut shade.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm a big Connecticut leaf.
Dude, I'll show you the display. He has an entire wall. Like you see the wall behind me, it's like it's maybe slightly bigger than that. And it's 3 or 4 shelves and that entire wall across, and they're all different types of Perdomo. And they all look the same to me because it's all the same label, but they're all slightly different. Like one has this Nicaraguan binder versus this one has the filler that's, Ligero versus what, and I'm just like, dude, like, I just can't because it just looks like it just blends in. But it's one big wall, and he's had it there. He normally circulates, changes up. This guy, it's best humidor that I've seen in Houston. He circulates it. He's probably got like 20 different rows of cigars. Like the humidor is the biggest I've ever been in.
Nice.
And I think it's like four. I think he has 4 storefronts now. So like, how normal storefronts like 1,200 square feet. So this is like a 7,000 square foot, like maybe even more, cigar shop. I love it. It's a massive display. So the only thing he hasn't changed that humidor since I've been going there, since I literally moved here in 2012, 2013, is that Perdomo line and wall. He's never touched it. He's moved around the Padrones. He's moved around the Romeo y Julietas. He's moved around the Drew Estates. He's moved around and almost got rid of all the Rocky Patels from what I've seen. He's moved around the Gurkhas. He hasn't moved the Perdomos.
Okay. All right. So Matt, why don't you finish it up about why you're not selling? Take 5 minutes, and then I'm going to go get something to eat.
Love that. So why am I not selling? It could be expensive here. I'd say it is potentially expensive here, rightly or wrongly. But I'm looking 10 years down the road. But regardless of 10 years down the road, where this could be a $200, $300 billion company, potentially even more, depending on what application they're able to get their constellation, let's look at the upcoming catalysts, right? So Iron Dome / Golden Dome has yet to actually be awarded. They're a front runner for that. And it's not only the fact that like, will they win? It's just like, there's so many companies that are going to benefit from Golden Dome. And not only that, but you need hypersonic technology. Rocket Lab is able to provide that at a fraction of the price comparatively to Lockheed and Northrop, etc. So they're winning there. Their small launch vehicle is much better than the alternative from Lockheed, Northrop, etc. So there's a win there. They haven't even launched their Neutron, which is their medium launch vehicle yet, which could potentially launch all the SDA, Space Development Agency satellites into space. That is yet to be awarded for Tranche 2 and Tranche 3. So that could be meaning that there's a lot of launches happening in 27, 28, 29, 30, etc. that have yet to even be awarded as of yet. What else is there? They own the largest solar manufacturer that is space grade in the world. But not only that, but I'll give you some more catalysts, right? Some more catalysts are in the next 12 months, Rocket Lab will be EBITDA break even. That's a pretty big catalyst, if you ask me, a space company that's actually able to break even and start generating positive cash. So important. Second, obviously the catalyst of the launch of the Neutron vehicle. That's probably going to happen in the next 6 to 12 months. Hopefully in the next 6 months, but maybe some bad things happen. It happens in 12 months. Understandable. So that's a positive. So we're talking right now in the second half of 26, positive ops cash. Within the next 6 to 12 months, a medium launch vehicle going positive and launching, unlocking an entire new revenue stream for them. Thirdly, they're not only just going to be ops cash positive, but cash flow break even in the next 18 to 24 months, making them eligible by 2028 to be included in the S&P 500. Maybe even late 2027, depending on when profitability shows up. So to me, that's just so many catalysts that I think is going to be hard to ignore, that when people try to replicate and say, holy shit, SpaceX is X, this is Y, and now you're able to invest in, and maybe if SpaceX actually does IPO, which I feel like I'm still 50-50. If SpaceX does an IPO and you have all these catalysts, Rocket Lab will go to the fucking moon, because there's no ability for the retail investor, in the case of SpaceX not going public, to be able to buy into something that is profitable, printing money, ops cash positive, cash flow break even, other than SpaceX, and SpaceX is no longer going to go public. If it goes public, that I think actually is a potential negative for Rocket Lab. because people then take some of their money and go to SpaceX in that respect. So anyway, I just think that personally, I think is the next 2 years kind of on a platter, and I don't fully comprehend why anybody would sell right now without knowing. And imagine this, Steve. In the next 12 months to 18 months, they're able to land a fucking rocket on a ship, just like Jeff Bezos did, just like SpaceX is doing, and you're able to invest in this fucking company, and it's less than $100 billion. Tell me, if you're able to land a fucking ship, or sorry, land a massive rocket on a ship like that, that's a Falcon 9 competitor, cheaper than the Falcon 9. I mean, why wouldn't you pay $100 billion plus for a company like that? So that alone puts it at $175, $200 a share, in my opinion, right? I say conservatively, the moat, if you're able to launch a neutron, is $50 billion. If you're able to land a neutron, $75 billion market cap. $75 billion market cap is $150 share price. So that's why I haven't sold. Am I wrong? I'm 100% wrong. 50% of the shit that I just said
is 100% wrong, he says.
It's complete bullshit, right? Like, what somebody can pinpoint and be like, oh, like Matt was wrong. You know, it only hit 149 billion, market cap by 2030 and Matt to zero and whatever. But the overall inkling as I'm thinking right now is that in 10 years' time, the company will 4x from here, meaning this will be a $200 billion plus company. And to me, why that's important is because if you're looking at potential investment right now at a $45 to $50 billion market cap to a $200 billion market cap with potential dividends as buybacks, etc., because I don't think it's going to be as capital intensive as people think. But if you're looking down that road, you're a 4x in 10 years, that beats the S&P 500 likely. So if we were sitting at $200 a share, $100 billion market cap, I think we'd be a different spot. Because I'd be like, okay, well, maybe I get a 2x from here in 10 years. That's a different story. 2x, 10 years, that's a compound annual growth rate of around, 7% in that respect. And that doesn't cut it. But we're talking north of 13, 14% right now. So to me, that means from where we're at today, likely to outpace the S&P 500. And another reason why I think as well, and this is something that I think is just a general theme for me, is I can never guarantee I'll have the capital to be buying into companies. So some people are sitting there like, I'll buy Rocket Lab when it hits 50. I'm always investing. My money is always invested. I'm not sitting on a cash pile of $500,000, $1 million, $2 million just waiting to invest in the market. My money's always invested. So when that opportunity does arise, I can't guarantee that I'll be able to buy it. So I'd be more willing to buy a company at a higher price because I know it's a great company and know that I have those shares. If I have the opportunity to buy it at $50 a share, $40 a share, I'll try to buy best to find the money, but I can't always guarantee that. So I would rather own the company that I believe will continue to go in the right direction, in my confidence, than wait and not own the company, because you never know. This company might not ever see $50 again. It might not. It very well could. Go ahead.
Check your WhatsApp. Biotech Ken strikes again.
Oh yeah, I did. I saw this coming in earlier. I didn't want to interrupt you on what you were saying. Peep that fucking Godfather poster right above it though.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's the best, dude.
It is the best.
Wait. Can you show me the cow one? I still haven't seen it. And then I gotta let you go because you only have 10 minutes. Or can you just send it to me, or like a link? It doesn't have to be.
Yes, I can show it too.
And data centers in space. We haven't even fucking figured that shit out yet. But companies are actually already starting to send data and GPUs into space.
All right, you guys are ridiculous.
Are they sending you private shit that I'm not privy to, Steve?
Dude. They're ridiculous. Look at this.
The milk in the fucking foreground.
Like, what is
Insane.
going on here?
Absolutely insane.
Insanity. So, all right, did you see this yet?
I did see that. Hysterical. I love how it's Carnival Cruise Line and Royal Caribbean all in one. Get the fuck out. Is that Spencer?
So Spencer did that after this was there.
I love the delivering S&P 500 like returns for my milk dealer and the milk gang. You need a gold chain on your wrist.
It's heroic. All right, I gotta get something to eat before the next show. We got to wrap. Matt and I will be back over the weekend for
Yes.
the $10,000 small portfolio challenge update with everything that we have done in week 1. Thank you, everybody, for joining. We appreciate it. I will be back on in 10 minutes with 2 people with three of the 4 of us. You'll find out who in 10 minutes with a new show called Stock Market Unfiltered, I believe. So
and I love it. I love that name, and I'm copying it in your chat.
see
I'll
you in
copy it
10
in my
minutes,
chat.
everyone. And
Thank you everyone
Joe,
for being here.
check your message on X. Talk to you later, everyone.
Thank
Or
you
in
all.
10
Thank you,
minutes.
Steve.
Bye.